Welcome and thank you for considering Clarity Diagnostic Workshop. It's a powerful coaching engagement to unlock your authentic clarity and purpose playbook. So let's get into exactly what the Clarity Diagnostic Workshop is. First and foremost, it's to accelerate your clarity and purpose and close the gap on your unique vision and impact. We do that by uncovering and documenting your vision, your core values, zone of genius, limiting beliefs, key habits, and more. By the end of the engagement, you unlock a draft of your authentic clarity and purpose playbook to optimize your path forward. I've had leaders say that, I know myself now at a very deep level that I've never experienced before through that clarity of knowing your authenticity, knowing your core values, knowing your authentic clarity and purpose. You have the confidence, you have the time and energy and foresight to know yourself at a deeper level, to tackle what's next for you, to achieve your ultimate vision, desire, and impact. And so your commitment is relatively modest. I work with very busy professionals and leaders, and so I need to package this information that was promising using a proven process with minimal amounts of time and energy. So your commitment is modest for big results for your clarity, time, energy, and confidence. Let's go through your commitment. It really is, if you have 6 to 7 hours over the course of a month, this could be a potentially game changer program for you. It's 4 hours of coaching time with me and 2 to 3 hours of your time, directed self-reflection time. And that self-reflection time is guided step by step by me. And then last but not least, you use the frameworks, you use the methodologies, you unlock your playbook to support your future growth and beyond. So the engagement, the methodologies, the information, the confidence lasts far beyond the Clarity Diagnostic Workshop. Let's walk step by step through what you can expect. So we start through a Clarity Diagnostic questionnaire, and I ask you to cap your time at 30 minutes to really build momentum before we get together in our coaching sessions. It really makes a qualitative difference to have you ready to maximize the engagement. We schedule session 1 and we go into our first deep dive. And really, I call this the messy middle, because we've got to understand yourself at a deeper level. So understanding your triggers, your key habits. We've got to go through the messy middle of understanding your authentic leadership and purpose playbook at a deeper level. Then really between session 1 deep dive and session 2 deep dive, we have some self-reflection time to do clarity exercises. And this is where you spend the bulk of your 2 to 3 hours in between sessions. In addition, letting your unconscious percolate, revisiting the things that we brought up in session 1, to then dive into another deep dive session 2. And here's where we finalize a draft of your authentic clarity and purpose playbook that you take with you, that you take the methodologies far beyond the engagement. The Clarity Diagnostic ends here with the potential of a long-term coaching offer to support what's next for you. And so I want to tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm qualified to support leaders and helping them uncover their authentic leadership playbook. So I am a clarity and integration coach. I've spent the past 15 plus years teaching yoga, meditation, holistic health, total well-being. I've worked in corporate America, startups, you name it. So I know the environment that a leader, an entrepreneur is working in. I'm an author of Live Your Core Values and creator of Meditation for Optimal Performance, helping leaders create a habit of daily meditation practice to unlock all the benefits that meditation has to offer. I'm an entrepreneur and impact leader. I'm a clarity and integration coach and owner of that business, and COO of modernshamama.com that provides sacred tools for your soul tech. I'm an authentic leadership and embodiment coach. My preferred tools and methods are emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, emotional co-regulation, regulation, as well as breath and authentic leadership. I'm also an addiction recovery and psychedelic integration coach. And I look at leadership as a holistic model, looking at your life and the total well-being to unlock and unleash your systems orientation to leadership, to family life, to parenting, you name it. You unlock it when you incorporate all of yourself in your unique, authentic leadership path. So going into how we go about uncovering yourself at a deeper level and unlocking your authentic clarity and purpose playbook, we use the CASE framework, which is nothing more than we compile information, we analyze, and then the CASE framework strategize and execute. The Clarity Diagnostic Workshop is really harnessing the first stage that many leaders skip this stage and need help. You're too close to yourself, right? So in empathic witnessing, an empathic witness, an empathic coach, an authentic leadership coach can really help you accelerate this collection and compiling. We do some analysis, and then strategy and execution is really reserved for maybe a longer term coaching engagement. But there's a lot of power in creating a draft and unlocking your authentic leadership playbook through collection and compiling who you are at every level. And what are we unlocking in your authentic clarity and purpose playbook? So we are documenting and drafting your vision. We are using an intuitive and proven process to unlock words that activate yourself at every level, which are your core values. We identify and uncover your top strengths, your zone of genius, your key habits, your worst, best day, and typical day. Really, those key habits that unlock your growth patterns and enliven your mountains and valleys and the way you show up every day. We identify and uncover your top limiting beliefs, which is a little bit of shadow work, but these are limiting beliefs that hold us back the most from achieving our authentic clarity and really our authentic leadership and really inhabiting that every day of our life. We identify don't list, things that we don't want to do that hold us back, and then key self-leadership rhythms so that you can implement in your purpose over productivity rhythms. And so I really want you to think about the entire engagement is purpose over productivity, function over form. There are many paths, aka forms, to get what you want, aka function and purpose. There's only one way to win. And it's playing your game. It's pursuing your unique path. And that can come in many different forms. But we stay at the level of who you are, your vision, your core values, what you want, what you desire, your habits. And when we stay at the level of function, when we stay at the level of who you are and your purpose, you really unlock the many different forms and potentialities that could become your path of unique fulfillment and freedom. And so what do you desire? It really is unlocked in 3 progressive stages. And the Clarity Diagnostic Workshop, over the course of the month, we really dial in this first stage, clarity. And then you become clear on what are you really certain about and what are you really uncertain about. And we lock in those certainties, what you're clear about, we lock in those certainties and we speed them up. We accelerate them, collapsing time. Many leaders work backwards, right? We get really excited about an idea. We want to collapse time. We want to accelerate. And then we realized that we didn't really have to execute that idea in the first place. Of course, we had lessons learned, we overcome obstacles, so it wasn't all in vain, it wasn't all wasted time, but we really need to get clear because sense of time, urgency that we bring to this life and our work and our impact is so important. And so this clarity diagnostic will save you an immense amount of time, energy, through getting clear, getting certainty, and then we can accelerate your approach after that. And it's really about closing the gap to your ultimate desires. The most efficient path forward is understanding where you are today. And we delve into that. What are your assets? What are your core values? What are your key habits? Who you are as a leader? What are your top tendencies? What are your top limiting beliefs that hold you back? And then you really know yourself at a deep level so you can begin to take a step forward confidently and cross that bridge, leading your team, your organization, your company, becoming the entrepreneur that you ultimately want to become, to inhabit your vision of the future, achieve your impact. And we focus on feelings over things. We focus on who you are and who you want to become to really inhabit your vision. That is the most important and most efficient path forward to get what you want, to accomplish your ultimate desires. And the truth about what you desire, there are many limiting beliefs around what you want. I like to cover this just so that you understand how important the clarity diagnostic is and that you don't succumb to these limiting beliefs. So what you desire will change. And many people use this truth to not engage with what they desire, to not engage with what they want. And the truth is, what you desire, what you want will change. And so if our desire changes, let's create rhythms and self-leadership rhythms to get clear on those changes. It's not that we don't want to engage with them anymore, that many leaders unconsciously bring to the table. But if they do change, let's treat them differently and come at them differently to continue to get clarity, as clarity is an iterative process. And so after the clarity diagnostic, you're going to have a draft of your authentic clarity and purpose playbook. And it's going to be a draft that you know yourself at a very deep level. You know what's next, and you can confidently walk and step into what's next to grow your business, to grow your team, to grow your family, etc. But it is an iterative process, and you're going to have these tools and methodologies to continue to iterate far beyond the engagement is done. Many people stop at just wanting more, and wanting more is a recipe for disaster. I want more revenue. I want more happiness. And even if you're becoming more happy, you're getting more revenue, you're always wanting more. And this disease of wanting more is sinking in, and you're never happy. You're never fulfilled. Another limiting belief, we have a bias toward all or nothing thinking. This is many times why leaders are afraid to write down their vision. Are afraid to ask for what they want because they mindlessly and subconsciously think that it's all or nothing. Happiness, fulfillment is all or nothing. That couldn't be further away from the truth. There are markers, there are milestones for fulfillment and ultimate freedom. And there are many layers to your desires. Many folks just come to their desires with one dimension, and our desires have many dimensions. And it all surrounds you. Your authentic clarity, your authentic purpose. It's not what others want. It's what you want. It's what you desire. What is going to give you your unique fulfillment and freedom path. And so we unlock that. And so those are just some of the limiting beliefs around what you want, and maybe some of the things holding you back from pulling the trigger on, quite frankly, a transformative experience through the Clarity Diagnostic Workshop. So what are you waiting for? You uncover your authentic leadership path. You are your sovereign creator. Uncovering your unique path and voice is the ultimate importance. And so 80% of, plus of your leadership purpose and clarity is preference-based. There are, the 20% are best practices. There are best practices, but quite frankly, even you using those best practices are different than the next leader. And so I like to think, maybe 99% of your leadership purpose and clarity is preference-based. And so the only way we can go wrong is not delving into our unique path, finding our unique preferences and unlocking our unique clarity and purpose, and having a playbook to understand our milestones. Where are we at today to efficiently cross the bridge to where we want to go? And so what are you waiting for? Let me tell you next step. So after submitting payments, we'll welcome you into the program. I'll send you a Clarity Diagnostic questionnaire to kick off the process so you can sink in, build momentum to take advantage of the Clarity Diagnostic. We'll schedule your first deep dive session, and we'll continue the Clarity Diagnostic. It's a relatively modest engagement and commitment of your time with big results for your time, energy, clarity. So I hope to see you on the other side. Please reach out if you have any questions. Email me at zach@zachketterhagen.com. I so look forward to accelerating your purpose and your clarity. My mission and impact in life is to help a leader unlock their authentic clarity and purpose playbook. Cheers.